Hey y'all, so I have another tool for your toolbox. And so this one is about boundaries. So here is a new way to look at it because when it comes to boundaries, we are sometimes not as clear on what the boundary is or what the consequences are. And so we're going to assume that you have been very clear about what the boundary is and what the consequences are. Okay? Because to be unclear is to be unkind, and you cannot hold someone accountable for something you were not clear for. So, boundaries. So let's think about God. God is having a good time with Adam and Eve in the garden. God told Adam, do not eat from the tree of good, the knowledge of good and evil, or you will die. The boundary, the consequence. Two things. God valued the relationship. God wanted to stay with them forever. He loved him so much. He wanted them close. However, the serpent made them believe that the consequence wasn't the consequence of violating the boundary. But the consequence is a consequence. So instead of actually choosing to eat the fruit or choosing to be wise, they actually chose death. If God was not merciful, them eating that fruit, you chose to die. God was merciful in kicking them out of the garden. And that is something that we sometimes look at God as, oh, you didn't need to give the curse. You didn't need to. That was his grace because they chose death. God doesn't need to feel bad about that. That is their choice. Now, so for all of my people, when you set a boundary with friends, with family, as you are growing, as long as you are clear, if they violate the very clear boundary that you have, it's not that you're switching up. It's not that you're being sedity. It's not that you're being unreasonable. You were clear. And it is actually them who violated the boundary. And the consequence is the consequence.